Team Salt Mine.
Hello and welcome to Team Saltmine, a YouTube channel dedicated to CCG events that take place in a town called Basingstoke. This deck profile today is highlighting May the 4th's Danger Orcust winning deck profile piloted by Llama Man.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy. Today we played Danger Orcust at Locals, came first place. So I'm going to just dive right into this deck profile. We're going to start with 3 Orcust Top Horror. It's a very important card. It specials an Orcust monster from deck. When you banish from grave, which is really good for extending combos. It's a really good recovery tool. It's great for getting link fodder onto the field. Next card play is 2 Symbol Skeleton. I'd argue this is the most important one because this is your main recursion tool within the deck. So this specials a Orcust monster from grave. So you can use to special summon some of the extra monsters we've got in this deck, and stuff like Harp Horror or any of the other Orcust we're playing to extend your combos and go even further. We're playing 2 Orcust Nightmare. This is a very important card. This is what you summon off Mermaid when you start your combo. We're playing 2 because obviously we don't want it in hand at all. We need 1 in deck to summon. And basically what this does is it's a Foolish Burial for a Dark Machine on Banish, so you can send any of the Orcust stuff, or you can send the 1 World Wand, which is a special summon from Banish Stone. And so generally the combo is you summon this, you make a Galatea, you dump Harp Horror off this, and you kind of go from there. So now for engine cards, I'm playing 3 Nightmare Corrupt Iblis. This entire deck, the goal is to get to a Mermaid and resolve Mermaid, and if you do that you basically win. And Iblis is a 1-card Mermaid. You normal summon her, make a Mermaid, you can special her to your opponent's side of the field, which comes up sometimes. We don't want to do it against stuff like Salamangreat because they can use that as a link material, or things like that. However, against stuff like Pendulum Magicians, this is a real pain, so it's really good. Extenders, we're playing 3 Salamangreat Gazelle and a Salamangreat Spinny. The reason for this is I should be playing 3 Connector and an Aqua Dolphin. I don't have those, so this is roughly the same sort of thing. Generally, you can summon Gazelle, you can send Spinny, and do the combo from there. A lot of people will Veiler this, think, oh, he's playing Salamangreat, and when you're playing Salamangreat, you should really hit Gazelle. So, oh, I'll hit Gazelle. And then, of course, you have more combo pieces from there. You can go from there, and if you draw 2 Gazelle, and they Ogre your Gazelle, Dangers, we played 3 Nessie, 3 Jackalope, and 3 Tsuchinoka. Really basic, everyone knows what these do. Nessie searches Danger, Jackalope specials 1 from deck, and Nessie and Tsuchinoka just specials himself for grave. Last monster we're playing are an Ancient Cloak and a Silent Boots. So we can send this off Bardesh to set a Fog Blade, and then search the Silent Boots, summon that, use it as link material, and then banish that for a second Fog Blade. So that is get 2 Fog Blades in 1 turn, which is really good. Helps extend your, give you more negates, which is really good. You can use it to set up stuff like Dingirsu and Grave, and make a second Galatea and stuff. It's fantastic. And finally, just 3 Ash. It's the best hand trap in my opinion. I was playing Impermanence in this deck, but I thought I don't really need it because you want to go first. If it was a going second deck, I would play Impermanence. For spells, I'm scared of Mystic Mind, so we're playing 3 Twin Twisters. I didn't come up against it today, which was really nice. However, this is good. This pops Sky Striker stuff. This pops Mystic Mine. Yeah, it's really good. 3 Call by the Grave. We're playing combo deck. We want Call by the Graves to stop Veilers and Ashes and stuff. This did come up in 1 game. That's really good. And finally, some Orcust spells. Babel makes all your Orcust cards. We want to mention spell speed 2. So you can do stuff like use Symbol Skeleton's effects on your opponent's turn, summon Dingirsu back for a bit more disruption. And finally, an Orcust Return. It's a D-draw. It's really good. I really like it. Helps unbrick hands. We draw stuff like Harp Horrors or Symbol Skeletons or a Nightmare, an Orcust Nightmare. Finally, traps. We're only playing 2 Fogblade. This is pretty standard. This is, you know, a fiendish chain basically. Lots of can't attack or be attacked. And finally, the one Orcust Crescendo. We generally don't set this turn 1 because we prefer to have the Babel turn 1. However, if you hard draw Babel or this, it's just next to negate. It's really good. Moving on to the extra deck. Playing 2 Galatea. This is arguably the most important card in the extra deck. What this does is you can shuffle a Banish Machine monster into your deck to set an Orcust spell trap. So we usually set Babel off this going first. We can set stuff like Crescendo and Return if you really need it. So this starts all your plays. We're playing a Longirsu and a Bardish. Longirsu you can make over the second Galatea going first as another interruption if you have Babel in field. Nightmares, Mermaid, starts with combos, really good. So Nightmare package, Cerberus and Phoenix we used to go into the Mermaid if we don't open Ibli as the Unicorn to round things out. We're playing a Borrowload just to essentially out stuff like Thunder Dragons and a Borrow Sword and stuff. This should be a Borrow Sword. My friend has my Borrow Sword. And some change in tech choices mean this wasn't really used. He was there for moral support. Xyz monsters playing 2 Dingirsu. This thing's ridiculous. You only summon it once per turn. However, on summon, he either sends a card your opponent controls to the grave, which is non-targeting, non-destructive removal, which is brilliant. Or he attaches a Banish Machine monster from Banish them. Which is really good because if you summon in turn 1, you can reattach Symbol Skeleton, you can link them off, then you have a Symbol Skeleton and this engrave to summon your opponent's turn and disrupt them, which is really good. We're playing a Redoer. It's a generic rank 4, it's alright, I guess. I didn't make it an event, but you know, it's there. And finally we're playing Armaduke and Violet Chimera as super poly targets. I didn't go get Llama Man today, but that's what the Violet Chimera would be for. The Armaduke was for... It's really interesting, it's a new card out of Dane. It requires 3 monsters. 3 link monsters to make. So generally, if I came up with something like Danger Thunder or something, there were a bunch of link monsters. You can flip Super Poly, make this. It's a good time. 3 Sphere Mode for Thunder and that. 3 Phantasme for Link decks. 3 Wise Men's Chalice. This is a bit spicy. This is for the mirror. Because what you can do is you can take stuff like their Galateas and their Longirsus and stuff out of their grave and make a Dingirsu with them. Which is really great, or it's just more link material to make Borrowload and Borrow Sword. More, I don't like Mystic Mine. Typhoon. This honestly came up more against pendulums than anything. You can pop scales and stuff with this from pendulum summoning. I played against Zephyr and Endymion today, which was really interesting. This really helped against that. Popped his scales. I drew 2 of these, which was not great, but he didn't have any blazer on that, so no. 2 Super Poly. Super Poly in it. Breaks boards, it's good. And then the third Fogblade, which went in occasion. Occasionally I sided out the Salamander engine to put in stuff like Phantasmes and Sphere Modes. Obviously that's a 4-card engine, so I thought, oh, I need a 4th card to put in. So I've got the third Fogblade. If you draw it, it's great. If not, it doesn't really matter. That is Danger Orcust.
A big shout out to Firestorm Cards, who provide not just the OTS status for local events but also currently host the events where the footage is recorded. This video was edited using Audacity and Lightworks, two programs that can be used for free to play around with audio and create videos. Music for this video came from Bensound, a royalty-free music site with some pretty awesome tunes that you can get for free that could just about fit into any project that you might have in the works. Many thanks for listening. Be sure to check out the links in the description below, as well as hit that like and subscribe buttons for more insane and wondrous deck profiles from a town called Basingstoke.